Hey, I just want to give you an update on a few things and tell you some very exciting news, so hang in there with me. First of all, the Rocket Hub Tip Jar campaign, I want to tell you, is closed, it's finished. I've gotten a check from Rocket Hub, but people are still sending me money. So they're sending checks made out to me, and that's the way it has to be. You can't make them out to Rocket Hub anymore. So thank you for those who are still contributing and those that did contribute. I've raised about $2,400 and people have notified me that more money is still coming. So thank you so much. I have hired a publicist. She'll work for me for 3 months. She's going to help me sell out Parmer Hall, and we're going to put on a great show. That's my part. And I should be practicing instead of doing this, but here I am. But I want to keep you involved. So here's the deal. I've not only hired a publicist, but we have paid for some of the music in the show. Robert Sterling, Don Marsh, Jeff Anderson, Ed Key, Brian Green, they've all had their hands in the music of the show, and I'm so excited for you to hear the music. It's going to be fabulous. But anyway, that's what I've been doing with some of the money that has come in, and I just wanted to let you know that. And so thank you, and here's the next update. This update is about the show itself in Parmer Hall. It is now 57% full, and I'm so excited because it's November 2 today, and that's really great news. And most of the orchestra seats are gone. There's 1 or 2, I think, orchestra seats left, and the rest are other seats, but there's still great seats where you can see well. It's a great hall. So get your tickets because it is filling up, and this publicist is going to help me take it to another level. I've also sent out lots of posters and about 2,000 bulletin inserts going into church bulletins throughout the next couple weeks, and so we're working on that, and the publicist is working on press kits to go out to the newspapers and so forth, and we're working on some other things I want to tell you about. So here's the next update. I have a grand opportunity I want to tell you about. It's called Impress the Press. Here's the deal. The beginning of the year, the conductor, Ed Key, and I sat down at his house in Nashville, and I told him the vision and the goals that I had in mind. And I'm just going to tell you, as my fans, my goal is to take Portraits of White someday to the Luhr Center at Shippensburg University. The Luhr Center is an amazing place. It holds 1,500 people, but they bring in international artists. And so for me to be able to compete with that, the conductor helped me set up a trajectory on which we might accomplish this goal, that maybe in 5 years or so I could do this at the Luhr Center. He suggested that I should sell out each show at the venue each year that I choose to do it at, and someday be able to go to Luhr Center and present to them proof that I could fill the Luhr Center, because I have indeed in the past sold out every show the previous year. Now I happen to really like Parmer Hall at Messiah College. So, you know, goals are subject to change, but I just wanted to let you know that for me to impress the press, I need to be able to say I sold out the show. So I'm asking you to help me sell out this show. And like I said, we're 57% of the way there. But I have a big opportunity and I have a big ask, and here's what it is. Not only is the publicist helping me put together a social media strategy to promote the show in these next final weeks, she's also looking into radio possibilities. That's expensive, but we're trying to find ways to do it on our own. And I already had one interview today, but she has looked into 2 large digital billboards in the area of Harrisburg. And we have found out that for about $1,400, we could have Portraits of White advertisement playing for 2 weeks, right over the holiday season. Black Friday, one would be near the Harrisburg East Mall on Paxton Street, where you sit and are blocked in traffic for a long time because of all the shopping traffic. And so for 5 minutes at a time, they would see Portraits of White. And it would alternate with other advertisements. There's also another one on the exchange of 581 and Route 15 where the same thing would happen. She's working on those details right now. She's an amazing publicist. I just found her in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, but she used to work in Nashville. She knows all about the music business. I'm so excited. So we feel that this would be the best use of some advertising dollars, because people will sit there and see this for a couple weeks, playing, and they'll begin to see the name and the picture and the colors of Portraits of White. So this is my ask. Is there a business out there who would be willing to step forward and sponsor advertisement for me on these 2 billboards? And what I would offer in exchange is, if you have a logo for your business the night of the concert, the program that people will receive and read from, we would put your business ad in there. Like I said, from what we can tell, estimate it's $1,400. It's $800 for one of the billboards and $600 for another one of the billboards. We feel like this would be the best use of our advertisement dollars, besides the regular putting it in the newspapers and social media and all that kind of stuff. That's free advertising. But she's trying to help me impress the press. So I just thought I'd ask, and I ask you to think about it, pray about it. It would really help, and that's my goal. I'm going for the gold. I'm going to fill out Parmer Hall, and I'm hoping down the road that I could move it to the Luhr Center and be one of the first local artists in the area to sell out Luhr Center. Will you help me? If you will, just send me a private message, email me, or call me. That would be great. And I will see you December 12th.
Well, my name is Eric Copeland, and I'm president and lead producer at Creative Soul Records in Nashville, Tennessee. And our Portraits of White project that we worked on has turned into a monster all of its own.
When I first met Frances, I knew from talking to her that she was a singer-songwriter. She plays piano. We've added that in the concert. We've had a blast working on this. Great arrangements, great songs, and it's been a whole lot of fun.
Remember, when you buy a ticket to this show, you're helping an artist who is trying hard to take her music and ministry out to the world all year long.
There's such a variety of music in this concert. Everything from pop classical to really sensitive ballads.
This year it's going to be bigger and better than ever. And remember, last year's show sold out, so you want to get tickets just as soon as you can.
The Portraits of White Winter Concert, one night only, coming this December 12, 7 p.m. at Messiah College, Parmer Hall, the Calvin and Janet High Center for Worship and Performing Arts. Ticket information available at francesdrost.com. Portraits of White Winter Concert with Frances Drost, Newville's best kept secret.